Hey,
Hey,
we're back a week later.
a week later.
A week
Same
later.
spot.
Same spot.
Same kneecap.
Same kneecap.
Same wine.
Is this the same? No, different wine.
Different wine.
Different wine.
Same brand.
Same brand.
What is this one, Jackie? What is this one?
What? That's just the black.
This is the black. What did we have last time?
It was Stella.
I still have the bottle,
it
too.
Was Stella Moscato.
Ooh, that was a little sexy wine.
Moscato.
Moscato with Prosecco in
With
it.
Prosecco.
Speaking of House of the Dragon, we really
We have
can't
not-
speak about it because we
cannot.
haven't watched it. I was a great friend and said, you know what, Joey? I'll just wait until you and Jaxie are here. Can have a repeat of last week. So that is what we're going to do as soon as we hit stop recording tonight.
Yeah. Oh, we're watching that shit.
Let's talk about
immediately.
how late it is, too, again.
Dude, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But here's something I realized.
Okay.
You're a sleepy girl.
I'm a sleepy girl.
You're a... you're a sleepy girl.
Right.
And I'm not. I'm a creature of the night. That's when I come alive.
Okay.
But there's something about that difference between us that brings vibes. Like there's vibes right now.
There is.
And it's a little bit of like, oh, we're like death tired. We're sleep deprived.
Deprived, yeah.
And a little bit of like, I don't know, like the creative juices are flowing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
And a little bit of like I have to poop.
Right.
Which also like ignites
You
good
literally should
conversation.
have done that right before we hit record.
Right.
Right.
I might do it mid podcast.
Do you have a towel?
No. No.
No.
Don't talk about it.
So just to speak about
This is some good coffee.
right. There was a tornado watch earlier.
I know, dude. I want it to rain so bad.
Yeah, it was raining horribly.
It's raining, man.
Right.
Hallelujah. It's raining, man.
Go for it.
I don't know the rest.
All right. But yeah, there was a tornado watch, and I left my outdoor cushions. It's not funny.
It is funny because whenever you go and sit on it, you're going to forget. I know you're going to forget.
I'm gonna
But
forget.
whenever you go sit on it, you're going to be like,
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get up and my ass is gonna be wet, and then it's just, man,
yeah. No, that immediately turned me off. Wet ass is just disgusting.
swamp ass.
Dude, I get bad swamp ass.
Yeah, everyone gets, bro, swamp ass during the summer is so fucking.
Dude, during the summer, like I feel like my ass is like,
Oh my god.
but not fart, but that's just like the noise that it would make if it were like a swamp monster.
If it were a swamp
Like if
ass.
it was like, it'd be like, yeah, if it was an actual swamp, yeah. Like
Well,
Shrek
you
could live
also
there.
like wear black
Don't talk about
all
my
year
black.
long. No.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
just
but
saying.
yes.
I'm just saying, like,
But yeah.
yeah.
But here's the thing though.
Okay.
People are like, oh my god, how are you wearing black right now? Like it's so hot. I don't get hot,
Okay.
but maybe.
Are you like, you're not
I
one of
am
those like, I don't get cold bros, right?
No, fuck no,
Okay,
dude.
okay.
But I'm the first one to
I
be
was
like,
about to
look
give
how
you
hard
so
my
much-
nipple is.
I was about to give you so much shit.
No, those are dude. No, those fucking tough guys like that are like, it's like 30 degrees and they're like, bro, you're cold. I'm not cold, and they're fucking wearing shorts and they try to like prove that their
That's
manliness.
the same dudes we were talking about last week. Gay, like,
Oh yeah,
dudes
you're
kissing.
gay dudes kissing. Wait, no, bro, you're a homo, bro.
same energy.
What? No, yeah, it's
You're
the same
cold
energy.
right now. You're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, dude, the people that it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's cold. It's cold.
Yeah.
Anything below 40, it's cold.
Yeah.
And below in Texas,
In
anything below
Texas.
60
Literally.
is like, holy shit, man. Where's my jaqueta?
No, honestly.
What was I saying? What was I saying? Fuck.
You wear black.
Right.
Right.
So no, it's not because like, oh, I never get hot. Like no, I think I've been wearing black so long that like I don't get hot.
Oh.
But people like if you were to wear, you're a very like bright person.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to wear black, you probably get really hot or like feel hot.
Yeah.
But me, I've been doing it so long, it's more of like that. But people are like, I don't know, people freak out about it.
No.
But yeah.
Yeah. Before we get into today's topic, can we talk about something?
Yes.
Midnight notes.
Oh, dude, I forgot that happened.
We had ourselves a little listening party.
Dude, yeah.
Jaxie was invited, but Miss Girl fell asleep.
I know. Jackie
We were
fell
on
asleep when we were
FaceTime.
like,
We were on FaceTime. We were
Jackie, how'd you like the album?
yeah, we asked her that, and it was just
She was up.
yeah. We were like, Jackie, so what was your favorite song?
Jackie was Mimi's.
she was sleeping.
I had to wake up early the next day.
Fuck you, dude. Don't
No,
be a part of
props to
listening
her.
party. You gotta wake up.
No, props to her for hopping on.
Did you hear any song?
Yeah, I heard like the first two and then I fell asleep.
Damn, did you get to Lana's song?
No.
It's okay. She didn't even have a verse.
Oh yeah,
Man, I
like
was so disappointed about that.
what the fuck was that? That was like,
Yeah, she was. It was almost like.
well,
was
but
it
if you were
background
awake,
vocals?
you would know that she wasn't even in the song. I mean, she was.
She
but, like,
was.
there was no verse or nothing. It was like
I
it
was
was background
waiting for
vocals.
It was like there was like a minute and a half left, and I was like, oh, she's gonna end this song. Like she's gonna close it out.
Dude, that is good.
Yeah, it's really
Shit.
good.
We have the bottle here. Fucking
Yeah.
Stella
Hashtag
Ro-
ad.
Hashtag ads. Stella Rosa.
Hashtag sponsored. Actually,
sponsor
no.
us.
Put it away. We're not sponsored.
Why not? Oh
Because
no, we're not
We haven't
sponsored
gotten
by
our
them.
check. Exactly.
Everybody knows.
But yeah. What was your like? Yeah, I guess what were your favorite songs on the album? Give me like 2 or 3.
2 or 3. So, I put them in our playlist. Me and I used to have a.
I feel like we
playlist.
should rename that to like Agree to Disagree Rex or something like that.
But we already made a separate one. But
That's
we can
true.
rename we can rename this one.
Yeah. Anyway,
And just make that one. Anyway.
sorry.
Okay, so my favorite song definitely was Midnight Rain.
Okay.
That's my favorite on the album.
Right.
My second favorite was Snow on the Beach, and my third favorite was Lavender Haze. Because and I feel like that I'm gonna go ahead and say that that's not in any particular order because
I was about to say I don't think I have a particular order for
now
mine.
because Lavender Haze was like the first song on the album, and I had no idea what to expect from this album.
Mm-hmm.
Because the last we heard of Taylor Swift was Folklore, right?
Evermore.
Evermore. But those kind of like are, to me, I know that she released them separately, but those to me are like A's and B's. There's an A side and a B side. Very similar sound.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, damn, are we going to get like flannel sound? Because those two albums sound like flannel.
Okay.
They sounded like a flannel sweater.
Yeah.
Like if a flannel sweater could make music,
Yeah.
that's what they would sound like.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she's wearing flannel like on one of the covers.
I think it's Evermore.
But anyways,
yeah.
I was thinking like, fuck, is this album going to be like that? But then Lavender Haze was like co-written by Zoe Kravitz and Jahan Sweet, who was Kehlani's old producer. And so when I saw that, because I saw that morning, that Friday morning, or no, that Thursday morning, sorry, when it dropped, like the credits.
Yeah.
And then I was like, okay, we're not getting an Evermore type. Jahan Sweet, I mean, he's really talented R&B producer. And I'm like, fuck. Like for a second I was like, dude, is this like an R&B album? And then I got really excited. And then so when I hit that first like Lavender Haze, I was like, oh fuck. Dude, you remember, dude, I was like this and shit. I was like Lavender Haze started playing and like we were all listening to it on FaceTime and I was like this.
Yeah. Literally.
Hey.
Yeah, it got you up out of your seat.
Yeah, it
Quite
did.
literally.
No, it did. I was fucking really excited about it. and then I was like, okay, fuck. Like if this is the first song, like what are the rest like? And then we were listening and then I was like, okay. Cuz what was
Maroon?
it would no, hold on.
Maroon?
Hold on. I got to get this right cuz I don't
was, like,
I don't want
in
to fuck it up.
It was Maroon.
No. So like, okay, yeah. Wait,
Cool.
no. Cuz it was you're on your own, kid, and I was like,
No, we.
But because what I'm trying to say is like Lavender Haze, Maroon, Anti-Hero, Snow on the Beach, and then You're on Your Own, Kid. So You're on Your Own, Kid hit, and I was like, I'm not really feeling that one like at all.
You don't like You're on Your Own, Kid?
Like I need that one. I don't know. Like first listen, I might need to go back and like.
Okay. Yeah.
But first listen, that one didn't hit.
Okay. Oh,
right?
and then
Midnight Rain hit, and I was like,
started.
oh shit. I was like.
People were saying that sounded like James Charles.
Aww. That did sound like James Charles.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hi, sisters. Hi, sisters.
Fuck off. That's scary. That sounded like Pennywise.
Hiya, Georgie.
Stop it. No. Oh my god, this is completely.
I was real enough for Georgie. Sorry.
Please.
It's Halloween, bro. I gotta bring that shit out.
No, you really don't. You really don't.
What's your favorite
Can
scary
you
movie?
stop? You know, there's a Pennywise poster.
What's your favorite scary movie,
literally
Ayssa?
right there
What?
on the highway.
Oh my god, that is.
I opened my window one morning. I just like, what a great morning. Slid my blinds open, and I fucking see that shit, and I was like, no thanks.
You forgot your boat.
And it's really, really small too. Like you have to like squint to notice it, but it's there.
So
I don't know.
how did you get surprised by that?
I didn't get surprised. I just saw it, and I said,
I
no
have a
thanks.
hair. Is this your hair?
I thought you put it back
Fucking
in your mouth.
no, fucking disgusting, mate.
Let me see.
What is this? I don't want your DNA in me.
That's fucking fuzz from the blanket.
Dude, fuck your blanket, bro. You got fuzz in my mouth.
My mom gave me the blanket.
That was not consensual. Like,
Anyways,
sorry.
Midnight Rain.
This is good.
It was really good.
I like.
Yeah.
Midnight Rain. I was like, okay, T-Swift.
Right.
Anyway, it definitely inspired me. I literally sent y'all a snap
You did.
of a song that I made, inspired because I just was off Midnight. I made one, and it was like Midnight inspired, and yeah, she did that to me. She injected me
I'm
with
so
inspiration. That's fucked up that you have your ringer on.
Sorry.
Like as if we're not about to do this podcast.
I'm so
and you just have
sorry.
your
I
ringer
literally
on.
thought I turned it off.
Fucking amateur. No, I'm just
That's
kidding.
my bad.
I'm just kidding. That better be important.
Should we check?
Yeah.
It's not important. It's fucking Twitch.
Oh.
Anyways, yeah, Midnight Rain.
No, so good.
Yeah.
I have nothing else to say on it. I haven't listened to the album again because I'm letting that first
Dude,
reaction kind of
Karma.
simmer.
I can't
but
get Karma out of my head.
I need to
Karma
re-listen to it. I just haven't had time,
Karma is
honestly.
God.
I still didn't even. Oh yeah.
Come here, my boyfriend.
Oh,
Karma is
dude,
a
it's so
god.
good, dude.
Karma is a
I would go see her.
god.
She's touring.
We have to go.
I'll go.
We literally have to go.
I'll go.
Deadass?
Yeah, deadass.
You heard it here first, folks.
Dude, people are under the impression that I don't like Taylor Swift.
No.
This is not. No, I'm saying people are.
Oh, people.
And you were kind of.
I was.
But I do like Taylor Swift.
But that's because all our arguments that we had pointed to you not liking Taylor Swift. You said, I just don't like her music. She always plays a victim. You said that. And then.
That's her image.
No, it's not. Because like I told you, like her okay.
No, I didn't
Let's-
say
let's-
victim. No, I didn't say victim, though.
You did.
No, she always plays a victim, but I said, I'm not saying the victim is her image. I'm saying the good girl is her image.
But you did. That's what I'm saying. You say you said
my
that she always
problem-
plays the victim.
I said she always plays a victim, but I didn't say that her victim is the image. Her image is the good girl.
I didn't say you said the victim.
You just said that.
Did I?
Yes.
Fuck.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I can't remember.
Maybe the wine's hitting.
Maybe the wine is hitting.
Oh,
There's
shit.
no way.
No, there's no way. We need more.
we need more. It needs to hit.
No, it needs to hit. It will hit.
Yeah. Anyways, this is a whole different topic for another episode because we have.
Well, no. Let's disagree for a second. I mean, we don't have to get into it, but like,
I'm not ready.
we don't have to get into it. But I'm just saying,
Carmen is my boyfriend.
I want more of her. That's all. That's all. I want more of her. I feel like
is what
she's.
it all is.
I know, but I just want more of like I don't know. Maybe I just need to listen to her music more.
I think you should.
Yeah.
I think, and I feel like I slowly will play her a little bit so that you can just get a little dose. You know, and then that's.
But I do like her.
Yeah.
I think she's a fucking powerhouse of an artist.
Hell yeah.
She's fucking gorgeous too.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
Let me just be like a man. Just say how hot she is. I just gotta touch all the bases. But no, she's fucking phenomenal songwriter. I mean, crazy dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of Taylor Swift, let's let's get into our fucking
Our
topic for the day.
long-awaited.
Long awaited. We've been wanting to discuss this for a minute now.
Yeah.
But conspiracy theories.
Dun dun dun.
Or whatever the Twilight Zone theme is.
Yeah. Before, really quick.
Yeah.
Before like Shane Dawson got like canceled and shit, I used to like watch his conspiracy theory videos.
No, he made good content.
Right? Like he made great content.
He just like also fucked his cat.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't fuck his cat. He jerked off onto his cat.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck.
I like
Shane
how
Dawson.
people like are like who defend him. They're like, well, he didn't fuck his cat. He just like jizzed on the cat.
Oh my god.
It's like what?
No, that's.
And then isn't he? What was the other? He's like racist or something.
I don't know.
Or he said the N word.
Maybe. I think he might have done blackface.
Maybe. I like how he's always like,
Gross.
but it's whatever. Like what?
There's a picture of him proposing to his, I think maybe now husband. And
Ryland?
he's like on both of his knees. Have you seen that picture?
He's on both of his knees.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
It's.
Is that how gay dudes propose?
No.
Oh.
No. I recently saw it on Twitter again. It was just really funny.
He's on both of his knees. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
He's like, and then he's just on both, I guess. I don't know. It's really funny.
Anyways, so yeah, his conspiracy videos were good, but we're gonna have our own conspiracy.
Remember his Chuck E. Cheese theory?
Oh yeah, that's just real though.
You think that's real?
Yeah.
Man, that's why we go to Peter Piper's.
Oh dude,
Hashtag ad.
dude,
What was the theory?
that
Chuck E.
Go ahead.
Cheese reuses their pizza slices if like they pick it up from a table.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
that's
And
real
so-
though. I've
and
gone to Chuck
so-
E. Cheese. When that happened, I went to Chuck E. Cheese and they were all different cuts.
Yeah, and so they like went in the YouTube video, they went to an actual Chuck E. Cheese and to like test out the theory, and they got their pizza back and like it was like just did not match like the perfect circle. Some pieces were like it just did not fit the puzzle.
Yeah, like if you were to put them all together, he did, right? He went and put them all together.
That's why, yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he went to the Chuck E. Cheese and like they
Sorry.
tested the theory, and yeah. All right. So what theory do you have for us today?
Okay, so speaking of Taylor Swift,
Right.
right? I
Okay.
saw this thing on TikTok that was talking about how Taylor Swift is the devil reincarnate. No. But so Anton LaVey is the high priest of and the founder of the Church of Satan.
Is this actually for real?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm being for real.
Okay.
His daughter Zena LaVey was kind of like the spokesperson for the church because Anton LaVey didn't want to do like any like publicity, and the theory is that Zena LaVey kind of used her power and like prayer within the satanic church to kind of conjure up this being and change her life or whatever the fuck. I don't know what the theory like exactly stated, but basically transform herself into like or clone herself into this like mega pop superstar, which was Taylor Swift.
Fuck off. Seriously?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna like show you some like this is like
Wait, is it like scary
it sounds
shit?
no, it's not scary shit.
Okay.
It sounds bullshit, but then when I show you, you're gonna be like, whoa. So the theory is that she cloned herself,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
So Taylor Swift and Zena LaVey are both singer-songwriters. I just want to point that out. She's also a singer-songwriter.
Okay.
Taylor Swift has a weird thing with snakes. Like, she definitely does. It's like
It was like from
highlighted
her
in-
Reputation album,
right.
right?
It's highlighted in her music videos and shit. She has a thing for like revenge, right? And so this is Zena LaVey.
Fuck off.
Who does that look like?
You're joking. You're actually joking.
No, I'm just. Who does that look like? That's Zena. That's Zena LaVey.
There's tears forming in my eyes.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding.
So people are saying that Taylor Swift. I mean, that's Zena LaVey, and people are saying that within the Church of Satan, or
I
however
literally
she
have
did it,
chills.
she cloned herself into a mega pop superstar.
What?
So she's still alive, right? But
Oh,
what the fuck, bro? That's fucking Taylor Swift, dog.
is that not?
No, that's Zena LaVey.
Oh my god.
I mean, that looks exactly like Taylor Swift. right?
That is insane. Are you gonna
Hit
put
the
the
space bar.
Are you
Yeah,
gonna,
I'm gonna put this in the
okay.
thing.
If you're listening, maybe like watch this part.
Yeah, watch this because I'm about to post some pictures of Zena LeVay.
That is insane.
And it's just a theory, you know. It's just like, you know, but like this is fucking crazy because like she looks like what the fuck, dude.
Wait, and why did she clone herself again?
Just I don't know, because maybe she wasn't reaching like the stardom as far as like her singer-songwriter stuff going.
Maybe
So she needed to clone herself to like. Oh, and the crazy thing is like when she denounced, like when she left the Church of Satan.
Yeah.
And like denounced it. Guess what year it was?
1989.
Yes.
You're fucking joking.
Yes.
You're fucking
No,
joking.
not even joking.
What?
Yeah.
What? There's a new wave of chills just going through my body. What the fuck? Wait, that's actually so crazy.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't watch the TikTok you sent.
So is Taylor some kind of like form of manifestation?
Ooh. Clip it, send it.
Brought on by like the Church of Satan?
Stop.
Zena LeVay, daughter of Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan.
That is a crazy theory, but you show those pictures are crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that fucking looks like
I'm
her,
like
dog.
actually speechless.
I mean, that's like a spitting image of Taylor's.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Dude, that's just, I keep looking at it and it's just like fucked. But anyways, what was your theory?
Oh, I only brought one theory for us today.
I can get into some of mine if you're not ready.
I can do some. How many did you bring?
Well, I just have like just two more. But I just like, it's more of just like my beliefs on things.
Ooh.
Like, but if you're ready, I mean, if you want to go, you can go.
Okay.
They're theories, but I'm also going to share my beliefs on these theories.
Right. As you should. Well, mine is like.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
Real
Yeah.
quick. I don't believe the Taylor Swift thing. Like, I don't.
I don't believe that either. But
it's interesting as fuck.
The similarities between
I just
the two
I
is
just
really
I just want to
crazy.
throw that out. I'm not trying to take away from Taylor Swift's success or anything like that. Like, I don't believe that shit. It's just very interesting because this girl Zena LeVay fucking looks like Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's your doppelganger.
Yeah. That's crazy. I wonder where my doppelganger is. I hope she's like doing good. I hope she's like okay.
She's not doing as good as you.
Sure. Right.
She's not.
Okay, so
I need more wine.
my theory that I brought today is an event that happened and then different theories
Oh, dude.
that many people
Scary.
are just have, I guess, thought about. So mine is about the missing Malaysian airline flight.
Oh my god, dude, that one, I love that one because that happened in real time for me. Like I was
What do you mean?
like I was following it,
Yeah.
and then like everything that came after it, which I'm not gonna get into because you're getting into, but
Mhm.
everything that came after it, I was following it live.
Yeah.
I guess it happened.
Yeah. I may not get into like as many details, so feel free to.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna give just a brief summary of what happened. So at 12:42 a.m. on the quiet. Wait. Play some eerie music in the back. Also, not you.
Cue the eerie music.
Cue the eerie music. On 12:42 a.m. on the quiet moonlit night, March 8th, 2014, a Malaysia Airlines flight took off and toward Beijing, climbing to its assigned cruising altitude of 35,000 feet. Farik Hamid, I believe, is the name. The first officer was flying the airplane. He was 27 years old. This was a training flight
Dun
for
dun
him.
dun.
This was I didn't know this information. Also,
Wait, it was a training flight?
this was a training flight for him. He would soon be able to be fully certified. I think this was the flight that would have like commemorated that or whatever. But he was also his trainer was the pilot in command though. Nah, I'm good. Alrighty. So inside the cabin, there were 10 flight attendants, all of them Malaysian. I don't know why that detail is important. They had 220. This was a big flight. 227 passengers to care for, including 5 children. Yeah. And apparently most of the passengers were Chinese since they were like going back to Beijing. Also, okay. And then at 1:08, the flight crossed the Malaysian coastline and set out for South China in the direction of Vietnam. Right, and then 11 minutes later, near... Hang on, I lost my point. Okay. 11 minutes after 1:08, the pilot checked in with the controller, I guess. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, like air traffic control?
Yeah. Said Malaysian 370, contact Ho Chi Minh, I believe.
Ho Chi Minh?
Yeah.
I think
120.9. Good night. That's all.
Good night.
And says he did not read back frequency as he should have, which is odd. But otherwise the transmission like sounded normal. Like other than that, it was like normal.
So they chalked it up to like a training issue, like as to why he didn't read the frequency. It could
maybe
be like, oh, he's not fully trained, so it's fine.
Maybe, but I guess that's it. And then the Vietnamese controllers say that they ended up seeing the flight on their radar, and then it just disappeared.
That's fucked.
Yeah. And then, so that was just like setting the scene. But there is so many popular just theories surrounding this event. Crazy shit too. There's like stuff that goes like the plane was shot down. The plane flew on the Asian side of the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah. Let me go into that one a little bit. This theory suggests that the area where MH370 vanished is on the exact opposite side of the globe to the Bermuda Triangle, and the plane disappeared there. There's another theory that the CIA is behind it.
Weird.
The American CIA is covering up something it does not want the public to know.
That is plausible.
I believe that.
Because I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know about the CIA, but I don't want to take that out of the realm of possibility because, and I don't want to like get too much off topic, but there was a flight, and I don't have any of the exact information on this. I started writing like a mini screenplay about this because they need to make a movie about this if they haven't already. I don't think they have.
But there was
no. There was a flight. As to why I'm saying the CIA could have been responsible, it was a flight, right? Americans that was shot down, like legit, shot down, and they covered it up. And an investigative reporter, and I don't remember her name, I don't remember any of the details, but she uncovered that it was in fact shot down, and it was a friendly fire type situation, and they covered it up.
Fuck.
Yeah. But I wish I had the details for you because it's really interesting. I learned it in my English class.
Really?
Yeah. You know, like where we used to run into each other at the bus stop?
Yeah.
My English class was like the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget. That teacher was badass. I like did not want to disappoint him ever. But anyways, I learned it. It was like a documentary, and we watched it in that class. Fucking scary. Because they did cover that shit up. And it was a case of like friendly fire, and it was shot down and everyone died. Did
they say like why?
No. It might have been like a failed training mission that the plane, I don't know. The American government fucked up.
Yeah.
But of course the American government never fucks up. So they had to cover it somehow. So.
Yeah.
But anyway, crazy. Sorry. So that's not out of the realm of possibility.
Yeah. Damn. Well, another theory is that there was a pilot suicide. This theory claims that the captain of the plane hijacked the plane and then I guess continued on his suicide mission after his wife left him. Apparently.
Is that true? His wife left him?
I think so.
Wow. That could be.
I mean, and honestly, I'm getting all my information from online, so.
Hey, man.
But there's also, this is probably going to be your favorite theory, Alien abduction. Yeah, it just says this theory suggests that the space aliens are behind the disappearance of the flight. It is being claimed that some passengers' cellular phones were ringing when they were called, and the satellites showed no mid-air explosion.
Wow. So something that I like, not aliens per se, the way that we think of them, but what about there was a flight, and I don't again I don't remember the details of this one because I wasn't prepared for this particular thing, but there was a flight where they claimed to have gone back in time, and then they flew, and then something happened, and then they went back in the current time.
Oh, did you ever see Manifest?
No, but I want to watch it.
Dude,
But
everyone
I didn't start it because they canceled it, right?
No, Netflix is finishing it off.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
But they did cancel it.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I didn't start it.
Yeah.
But I didn't know that Netflix picked it up. So.
Yeah. I think Netflix is giving them like one more season.
So I do know the
But
premise
I think
of
it's
that.
the opposite.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do know the premise. But there's claims that a flight just went into another dimension, went back in time, but then flew back into the, and then, so that, what if that happened? Like, what if the Malaysian flight just went into a pocket dimension?
Yeah.
And just, it's gone.
And
it's somewhere.
for them, it's like nothing happened.
They
and
could show up.
They're going to come back in like
in 30 years.
I was about to say that in just several years.
Yeah.
And that'd
Yeah.
be crazy, no?
That'd be fucking nuts.
That'd be insane.
And do you know, or do you know if like they investigated the ocean around the area where they
did. I don't think anything has come up. And then like they said, like this says, like the satellites would have showed an explosion happening if something did happen. And
dude,
for it to just lose contact like that, especially like this type of flight, it was a Boeing, I believe. Apparently these are like top notch.
Yeah, they are.
You know, like
they're like the fucking Honda.
Yeah.
Like very reliable, very.
So this is just like
standard.
So fucking odd, and I think that's why people are still talking about it till this day. Dude. And just coming up with all these theories because nothing makes sense.
Are you gonna get into that guy's tweets at all?
No. But feel free. That's why I said feel free to.
Okay, you weren't gonna get into it because.
No.
Okay, so because this is, I don't know if you remember, and this is the part that I was following live.
Yeah.
But on March 13, 2018, a Twitter user by the name of Ty uploaded a screen recording of a voicemail he received. The voicemail features an automated voice reciting a code in the NATO phonetic alphabet. It was translated to read, S, danger, SOS, it is dire for you to evacuate, be cautioned, they are not human. 042933964230, SOS, danger, SOS. His tweet...
Wait, I'm getting scared.
It's okay. His tweet quickly gained massive amounts of attention, which eventually caused him to deactivate his account. This was real. I was following this in real time. Other Twitter users began responding with various theories, and Ty also started receiving unusual direct messages in Morse code and other languages. Due to the Morse code messages, original speculation was that the voicemail served as warning for an impending doomsday on April 18th, 2018. I remember that. Nothing happened. It didn't turn out to be correct because obviously the world didn't end. Another theory suggests that there was a link between the voicemail and Stephen Hawking's death. But the most compelling theory postulated that the voicemail was a message from Malaysia Airlines Flight 370. Flight 370 disappeared while flying from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing on March 8, 2014. The Malaysian military radar lost contact with the plane when it was over the Andaman Sea. The passengers and crew were presumed dead, although bits and debris have been found. There's little explanation about what went wrong on the flight and why it went missing. The voicemail was linked to the Flight 370 because the coordinates in the message were allegedly close to where the flight vanished from the radar. Twitter users speculate that the voicemail was actually a recording from the plane's black box, which would explain why the message contains SOS. The theory posits that the flight encountered an inhuman form which could explain the mysterious disappearance. The black box is a small device responsible for recording messages. It contains two parts, a voice recorder in the cockpit and a data recorder in the tail of the aircraft. The cockpit voice recorder can record for up to 2 hours in a loop. It's virtually indestructible. In the case of a crash, the black box will emit pings until it dies. voicemail was an unusual format for a traditional phone call, and it appears that the message is looped, as there's an extra S in the beginning. This would support the black box theory. It's unlikely, however, that the black box survived 4 years after the disappearance of the plane. An interaction with extraterrestrial life or an alternate life form could be an explanation for the unusual transmission of the message years later. There's still no explanation as to why Twitter user Ty was the person to receive the odd message, and in an interview he explains that he did not like the publicity he received. He received death threats and hate comments. It appears that he would have no motivation to concoct a hoax since he deactivated his account. While the theory is certainly a bit far-fetched, the specificities of the message are eerie and interesting. There's no hard evidence that the passengers and crew had an alien encounter, but the coordinates and format of the message make it unlikely to be a simple prank. Okay, now I'm going to go and I am going to...
No, don't play it. I'm scared.
I'm going to play it.
Please don't play it. I'm actually scared.
It's fucking scary.
Yeah, I don't... Okay. I'm going to cover my
No,
ears.
don't. Come on.
Please, I don't want to hear it.
Why? We're here.
I don't want to hear it.
I got to play it for the people, though.
Yeah, you can play it for the people. I just don't want to hear it. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I don't know why.
Dude, listen to this
I'm
shit,
just getting
bro.
like... I don't know. It's like when you're talking about ghost stories, but you end up scaring yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Fuck. Oh, never mind. That's just what's happening right now.
Hold on, let me pull up this video real quick.
Man.
Oh, dude, it's fucking scary, bro. Because like, what the fuck, you know? Like,
Yeah.
what is happening here?
Romeo, Sierra, Oscar, Sierra, India, Tango, India, Sierra, Delta, India, Romeo, Echo, Foxtrot, Oscar, Romeo, Yankee, Oscar, Uniform, Tango, Oscar, Echo, Victor, Alpha, Charlie, Uniform, Alpha, Tango, Echo, Bravo, Echo, Charlie,
My eyes are getting
Alpha,
teary-eyed.
Uniform,
I don't know
Tango,
why.
India, Oscar, Uniform, Sierra, Tango, Hotel, Echo, Yankee, Alpha, Romeo, Echo, November, Oscar, Tango, Hotel,
That's so
Uniform,
scary.
Mike, Alpha,
Fine.
November, 042933964230, Sierra, Oscar,
Okay, stop.
Sierra, Delta,
Hold on.
SOS, it is dire.
There are literal
So,
tears falling
so
from my
it
eyes.
translates to danger. SOS. It is dire for you to evacuate. Be cautious. They are not human. SOS. Danger. SOS. And then gives coordinates.
I don't know why I started crying.
Some random fucking dude just got that voicemail, and then put it on Twitter. And I followed this live because it was getting a lot of attention. And yeah, he deactivated his Twitter, like all this shit. But that's fucking scary, right?
Yeah. Damn. And then there were like other theories that like it was a terrorist attack, but terrorist groups are known to like claim.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably the least plausible.
Al Qaeda's like, I did not fucking do this shit. Dude, that's fucking scary though, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, that kind of leads me on to like my next kind of thing is like, do you believe in aliens?
Yes.
So,
And
speaking of
they've already been here before.
where?
Here.
Oh, like reincarnation?
No, like they've been to Earth already.
Like aliens?
Yeah.
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 They fucking live here.
Yeah.
I think we might have a misconception about like aliens.
100%.
I think that the media, like, here's what I think happens. Because the government does actually take part in movies that are made. Most recently, Top Gun. The government supervised that fucking movie. It was a great movie. It was, I don't know, just obviously for like the government aspect of the movie, they wanted like advisement. But governments do like,
Oh, yeah.
you know, put a hand in certain movies, especially when their theme, like The Interview. Like, you remember that Seth Rogen movie?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, like the fucking North Korean government got involved in shit, tried to get
Yeah.
that movie stopped, and then our government got involved. It was a whole big thing. But I think that the government has gotten involved with how aliens are depicted and how things are perceived. And I've kind of realized that more with Marvel. Like, why? But it's the opposite. I feel like the government is allowing Marvel to make movies about like the multiverse and multiple realities and all that shit as a way. Like, I feel like we right now with the multiverse are where people in the 50s were with aliens. Like, because people in the 50s, right? Like, they were like getting introduced to like alien movies and stuff. Like after Roswell, I was like, "Ooh, aliens!" Ooh. And then it turns into, "Oh, like this could be real. It's not just fiction."
Yeah.
And we're kind of getting shown like multiverse stuff and reality stuff and stuff like that. And it's like almost like training our brains to be like, "Oh, this is like to get comfortable with it."
Yeah.
You know, like that's
Yeah.
kind of weird. I was thinking about that the other day. But anyways, I feel like the American like media is like controlled in the way that we view aliens, and I feel like we consistently view them as like possible threats, or that they're from Mars, or that they're. But what if they're here? What if they're not little they might be little beings, but what if they're not from Mars or from? What if they're from the future? What if they're from now? But in an alternate dimension. Like, that's more of like what I think maybe aliens are. Like, honestly.
Oh.
Yeah. Something that supports that theory and kind of links back to the Malaysian flight is a lot of UFO sightings by the military
Yeah.
are from the ocean. They are seen going deep into the ocean.
What do you think that has to do with anything?
I think they live there.
In the ocean?
Yeah. Like, I think the aliens are in the fucking ocean.
Like inside?
Hmm.
That literally that would be like the perfect place to hide. Or
I don't think they're hiding.
Not even hide, but
I
also
think they're just living.
Also just live too, because
Yeah.
there's so much of the ocean that we've not even just seen.
Yeah.
Discovered.
We don't have the capabilities of doing it.
Exactly.
And then we like learn about like, oh, there was maybe ancient civilizations and there was maybe this or maybe that. And then like the lost city of Atlantis. Well, okay. So what if that's real? You know?
Yeah.
And what if these civilizations exist but it's alien to us? And what if we have technology? We have iPhones and shit. Their technology could be different.
Yeah.
But advanced. Like
Yeah.
Wakanda. Like like it's a lost city or whatever, but it's like they have technology too.
Yeah.
It's just like it's just different. It's like advanced. You
Yeah.
know? And so like what if that's the case?
Ooh.
You know? So I think about that a lot. And like potentially what if something like that happened with the Malaysian fight and it had to do with aliens coming out of the water.
And then that just getting what? Like they're just in the not even the crossfire.
Possibly. But instead of being shot down or whatever and there's debris everywhere, they just evaporated. But that's why there was only some debris found.
Yeah.
Like that could be. Or they got in a wormhole and the whole plane was shaking and then they transferred into another dimension, but some pieces got left behind. Like what if that happened, you know?
Yeah.
Like I think interdimensional travel, parallel universes, multiverse type trains of thought are where we're headed. Like I think it's time to not maybe think that these aliens are from some other planet, but that they are maybe possibly from another dimension. There was this really fucked up thing that I saw on Twitter. And it was like someone asked.
Is it gonna scare me?
No,
Okay.
but if I show you, it might. But someone asked an AI to like show them evolution, and it showed like monkey, human, and then like as we progressed, we got like smaller, and then eventually we became like geometric shapes, and then lizards, and then back into it just was like, I'm like, holy shit, dude, is this like what we're like? We eventually became like technology. Like we became technology. And if you think of dudes like Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg and who wanted do the metaverse, and Elon Musk wants to do Neuralink. Like, is this what we become? Like, do we eventually, like, is the next step us becoming one with technology? And then eventually, are we just technology? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, these aliens, are they just advanced versions of us?
I'm
Like,
scared.
for instance, if you, right now, or maybe in 20 years, you in 20 years, went and visited your 6-year-old self, your 6-year-old self would think you're some random girl.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be able to process, like, oh, it's you, unless you told them that it was you.
Yeah.
So what if that's what aliens are? Like, oh, no, we're humans, but, like, they're not. It's just like, but they are eventually.
Yeah.
But we wouldn't be able to process that they're humans unless they told us, you know?
Yeah.
That's like an interesting...
Oh my God.
That's interesting, right? Like, that's one of my
Yeah.
favorite things to discuss is, like, aliens, because I think people just don't... I think, here's the thing. I think the thing about aliens is that their acknowledgement and their possible involvement with the history of just human beings
Mm-hmm.
and possible involvement in the history of human evolution negates most religious beliefs.
Oh, 100%.
So I think if one were to see, like, if they were to come down,
Yeah.
and not just come down, but like mingle, and they were to be like, oh, okay, we've been here, or, you know, no, yeah, we've been here, we've been doing XYZ, we're responsible for XYZ, this and that. Super religious people, what are they to do? Because all their beliefs are just thrown out the window.
Yeah.
I think people would, like, kill themselves. Like, I
No.
really do. I do.
That's
like-
such like a scary.
Because their belief in a god or whatever, like, in their god,
Mhm.
it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if an alien were to come down, have a press conference, like, let's just say that was to happen.
Yeah.
And they're like, you know, we have been responsible for the development of human beings, you know, since whatever. And we... So then there's no God. There's no...
Based off,
They are our creator. They are our God. But they're not they. They're us.
but based off the world that we live in today,
Yeah.
you don't think, or you think people are actually going to believe that alien's standing on the podium? 'Cause I don't know. I just feel like they'd be like, no, like, you're not an alien. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's this like.
I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
But I think they would show us proof. It just wouldn't be an alien at the podium.
I agree. I don't know.
I think we would have ships. Like, have you seen Arrival?
I think so. Yes.
That's such
No, dude, this is gonna be like so fucking stupid. But Chicken Little,
Yeah, Chicken Little.
the way they arrive,
The way they arrive is
Is
very...
crazy.
Yeah, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like the media, like our movies, our television, like the way that we... Because that's ultimately the way that humans absorb knowledge, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the new form of books. I feel like that's the way that the government is telling us that this shit is real.
Yeah.
Like, low-key.
Yeah.
That's why, like, with Marvel, responsible for the biggest box office blockbusters ever, right? Meaning, what does that mean? That means that a lot of people are coming to see those movies, right? So what do they have? Influence.
Right.
So Marvel being the big powerhouse they are, why wouldn't the government come to them and be like, hey, we're going to show you some research we've done on multiverse studies, and this is what we believe to be factual, and then they start writing stories about it, ultimately using actual, like, scientific information about how multiverses work.
Yeah.
And that is, like, basically telling the general public, like, in a way but not in a way, it's basically making them comfortable with the thought of, like, multiverse and different realities and stuff, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a weird thought, right?
Yes.
That like
What
our
the
media is training us to be more comfortable with things.
Yeah. And that's a way that we'll sit there and listen to.
Yeah. It's like we're not gonna go to school for it. We're not
No one's
gonna
gonna listen
get
to
a class.
someone like making a speech.
Yes, no one's gonna watch the speech. But if a new Marvel movie comes out discussing the multiverse,
that is
and
so fucking crazy.
like, that's-
to think about.
yeah.
And then we'll like actually, I'm gonna pay for a Marvel movie
but we
and sit my ass
perceive it
down.
as a movie, right? Like a Spider-Man
Entertainment.
movie, right?
Yeah.
But then we walk out of that movie having a new, like, understanding of
Yeah.
just multiple realities.
Yeah.
Because it's like the way it's like that Spider-Man movie where the 3 Spider-Man, like one's from one universe, one's from universe. Oh yeah, and that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like a layman's term of like explaining really difficult concepts to
Yes.
simple people.
Oh my god.
And I say simple, meaning not
Right.
everyone's an
like,
astrophysicist
right,
or whatever.
yes.
But like just that concept alone, it's like it's basically a way for the general public to just understand. Like that's crazy, right? I think about that a lot. I think about that so fucking much. Specifically, whenever at San Diego Comic-Con they announced that the new phase is the multiverse saga,
Yeah.
and then all the movies are going to be dealing with like non-linear time and multiverses. And I'm like,
Did you see the
oh my
Ant-Man
God.
trailer?
no, not yet. But Kang is going to be such a good.
I'm excited for Catherine Newton. I feel bad for the actress that was supposed to play, or that
Yeah.
originally was Cassie, but
Bro, they didn't even tell her. I don't think.
yeah, I remember you telling me
That's
that.
fucked up.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, they didn't
is
even
fucked
tell
up.
her. Dude, conspiracies are scary.
Yeah,
But-
it's just
but-
also like the unknown is what's scary.
Well, it's the unknown, but it's also a little bit of like the whole Jeffrey Epstein thing. For the longest time, that was a conspiracy. It was. Dudes like Alex Jones, who's in a little bit hot water right now.
Little bit.
Okay, he's in a lot of bit hot water. Dudes like him
Yeah.
were on their shows spouting this shit, being called conspiracy theorists, and it ended up being real.
Yeah.
The dude found Bohemian Grove. He fucking got on his show and was talking about, oh no, there's this thing where people go to and they make like sacrifices and shit, and it's a bunch of like elite people, and that sounds crazy.
Yeah.
But he fucking went and he took a video recorder and recorded the shit. And they were doing sacrifices and shit. And it was a bunch of high society people. And then he fucking goes, no, there's a dude with an island. He's a super powerful dude. And he has all these powerful people go to this island and they fucking have underage like people go and have sex with them. And that's how he corrupts them. And he doesn't tell them that they're possibly underage, but he videotapes it. And then later uses that as blackmail to have power over them. Like he was saying this shit and then it ends up being real. It ends up being fucking real. And then they arrest the guy. All this shit happens. And he fucking kills himself? No. No way. When he has clients like Bill Gates, Bill Clinton, Trump, did the whole bunch of... and the FBI released that shit too. You can go and look at that list. It like leaked or something. I don't know. I don't know how accurate it is. But dude, like some celebrities were on that shit who have visited his island. It was the flight log. Jeffrey Epstein's flight log. And it has all like list of celebrities and what date they visited and stuff. It's fucked.
Damn.
And they all visited his island with where he had all those underage girls. And he used it like, oh, and then they raid his house. And he has a painting of Bill Clinton in a dress. And he has a painting of George Bush flying a paper kite with some blocks that look like the Twin Towers.
Fuck off, seriously.
He has that in his house. When the FBI raided that shit, he had that painting in his house. And so what is that saying? That's saying, I know a lot. All these people are my bitches. And then he gets arrested. The FBI gets him. And then he kills himself. Knowing, because he knows a lot. And he kills himself. And then they do an autopsy. And the doctor one doctor's like, oh, yeah, he hung himself. Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then they did another autopsy, and they're like, no, some of the ligature marks are consistent, and he had other injuries that are consistent with someone who was strangled.
Fuck.
And then you look at his cellmate. His cellmate was this big old fucking buff dude. And then you look at how he hung himself. They said he hung himself with 11 jumpsuits. Or like he had access to 11 jumpsuits and he like tied them together and made a noose.
Yeah.
But they also said that he was on suicide watch. Okay, but if someone's on suicide watch, why was he left unattended? Why was their cameras off? Why were the cameras off? Why was he given... If
11
you're on
jumpsuits.
Yeah, if you're on suicide watch, you're basically in a room naked with nothing. So how did he hang himself? Like, does it make any sense? It makes no sense. And so...
fuck. My brain hurts.
Yeah, and all this shit was a conspiracy. And it ended up being real.
Yeah.
It ended up being real. And the real fucked up shit is that Ghislaine Maxwell is currently like going through a trial or already went through a trial, and none of that is being covered. Yeah. I don't know anything about that trial. And she's still alive. I'm patiently waiting for the day that she kills herself.
Yeah.
Because she was Jeffrey Epstein's right-hand woman. She knows just as much as him.
Yeah.
And that no one's covering that. Literally, no one's covering that. Why? Because the media is owned by 6 conglomerates. And those 6 cover each like umbrella, and those push. And once you do research on that, like I seriously suggest y'all do research on how the media operates, but it's really owned by 6 companies.
Yeah, I learned this.
Yeah, 6 companies own our media. And within those 6 companies, there's like sub companies, like
it's the literal umbrella.
Yeah, and it's umbrella, and then that goes down and it trickles down. But ultimately, everything is owned by 6 companies, and that's like fucked. That's why nothing gets covered.
Yeah,
like
it's
nothing
almost
of
like
importance.
scary to think about.
Yeah, really, really scary stuff. And we're never gonna know this because this information gets like censored.
Yeah.
From us. So that's why, dudes like Alex Jones are dangerous because, they're saying some crazy outlandish shit about Sandy Hook and just like crazy. But at the same time, freedom of speech, that's what we have in America. And some of the shit that he was saying was like real. Like he investigated that some doctors were doing some late-term abortions and like using their organs for something. Like he investigated that and it ended up being true. It was crazy, some crazy shit like that he finds out. And that dude, they're censoring him and fucking good because he probably knows too much. But also like I think he goes through a power trip and that's why he starts going off on like Sandy Hook and shit. And then it's dangerous because then once a bunch of things become real, you kind of think that everything's a conspiracy and it's like, bro, like chill out, you know? And I think that's what his problem was. He thought everything was a conspiracy. I was like, nah, dude. Nah. Like, there's some things that...
Though, like,
no, that dude's fucked. But there's like, dudes like... There's things that... Not dudes. There's things that... Like cancer. There's definitely a cure for cancer.
100%.
There's definitely. Yeah. But here's the thing.
We were watching... Remember that we were watching Emergency Intercom? And they like literally made a great point. They were like, how come we're getting... new technology, new phones every fucking year, but there's no cure for cancer? And they were like, do you want the real answer to that? I've been like, let's be real.
No, there's cancer makes too much money. Cancer makes too much money.
Yep.
There's like that guy Dr. Sebi was talking about how there's cures for certain diseases and stuff, and he fucking died suspiciously. Lisa Left Eye from, I think, Jackie, what's Lisa Left Eye from? TLC? I think she was in TLC or some shit.
Like what? Doing what?
She was a member of a band. I think it was TLC.
Oh.
She was talking about like...
I meant the channel. I was like, what's she doing on TLC?
the band. Like No Scrubs.
Yeah.
And I think she was like blind or something, and she was doing like some of Dr. Sebi's routines and taking some of his like medicine and learning from him. And then she died like in a car accident or a plane crash or something like that. Yeah, some crazy shit. Yeah, weird.
Weird.
Our government does some weird shit that we just like. That's why I don't take anything at face value. Like the moon landing. Oh, bro, don't even get me started. I think we went to the moon. We went to the moon. However, there's some shit that got cut out of the live stream because people were able to watch it at home. I think, and this is my opinion, this is my belief. I think when we went up there,
We saw something.
they saw something that they were not supposed to see. And the American public was not ready for that, so they cut that out of the stream. Or they did something.
Apparently, we're still not ready.
Because what we see is not like what they saw. And when, I don't know if you've seen the press conference, but when they came back and they did a press conference, like Buzz Aldrin, like Neil Armstrong and the other fucking guy, they were like really depressed. Like if you watch that initial press conference when they come back, they're like super like not like, they have like this blank expression on their face. It's kind of scary.
Really?
Yeah. And normally, like, if you would think, oh, the mission went well, like, they'd be happy. But no, dude, they're fucking fucked up. Like, you can tell. So I think they saw something. I think they experienced something. They cannot talk about it. And I think one of Neil Armstrong's, like, expeditions or missions after that was to go search some jungle or something for some, like, ancient civilization and ancient tools that were linked to aliens. Yeah. That's some really crazy shit that I said just now, but like I don't have the information right now to look it up, but that's some real shit.
Yeah.
And then Buzz Aldrin later in his life was all about aliens. Start talking about, oh, we saw this, we saw this, we saw this. The dude that went to the moon talking about aliens. No, we saw this, we said this would happen, this is what happened, this is what happened. Yeah, some crazy shit.
Huh.
But yeah. Should we go to our highs, lows, and buffaloes now?
Please.
Yeah, because I know you're kind of scared right now.
Yeah,
so
I'm
sorry.
not scared. I am. Oh, I was. It's just stuff like this. It doesn't freak me out. It kind of does freak me out. Like I said, it's the unknown. You know,
it's super scary,
so
dude.
Scary.
It is super scary.
But like, it's just so interesting at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, what a crazy. We brought some crazy topics to the table today.
Yeah, I know. Spooky conspiracy episode.
Did you write down your highs, lows, and buffaloes? Or did you like mentally note them?
No, I mentally noted them.
Okay, good. Because I know you're like, I don't have any.
No, I'll start.
Go for it.
My high was last time we did this. It was a good time.
That was a great time.
We watched House of Dragon, and then we were like, fuck it, let's do the podcast. And the podcast was fucking great. That episode was really good.
Yeah.
Episode 7. Super good. That's why we're doing it like this now.
Yeah.
Fucking vibes.
Right.
That was my high. What was your high?
I was talking about this to Jaxie earlier. My high is that I'm starting to be more social and saying yes to more things. Even like...
To drugs?
Yes.
Sick.
No. Like going out, I guess I live in a big city that has a lot to offer and I don't leave a lot. So and then we were talking about like last week how like being alone and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I decided to like, like let's say yes more. And not to everything, but my sister this past weekend was like, hey, like I'm going thrifting, want to go? And before like she had asked me to go thrifting before, I'm just like, no, I'm good. Like, or I'm okay. Or send me what you get, like
yeah.
type beat. And I was like, you know what? Fine. Like, sure, let's go. And I ended up getting my Halloween costume while we were there.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm excited. And then again today, a couple coworkers were like, yo, we're going to go to the, like, get coffee and then maybe walk around town for a bit. Like, want to go? And I was like, you know what? Sure. And so I did. And it was fun. And I don't regret it. And it kept me busy,
Yeah.
So my high, I guess, is that I'm just proud of myself.
Okay.
It's like you said.
It's a good high.
Little things.
Wow. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So
Any lows?
Lows. Is that I think I need to stop drinking coffee for a bit.
Why?
I
Do you poop on yourself?
Yeah. No, I picked it back up a little too much. On Sunday I had like 3 cups of coffee and then an energy drink in the evening. That fucked me over. And then I slept 4 or 5 hours, not even thoroughly. I was waking up a lot throughout the night, and then I woke up again this morning, had 3 cups of coffee today. A cup of coffee in the morning, a cup of coffee in the afternoon, and then another one in the evening. And I was crashing so hard, like beyond belief, and it was tragic. I felt like I was like, I don't even know how to describe it. It was atrocious. So yeah, my low is that I need to not drink coffee right now. Steer clear, at least like go back to like 1 a day, and then be strict on myself for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
My low was that
what's your low?
At work I kept walking by this area,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, dude, it smells weird.
Oh no.
And then I asked my
no.
coworker,
Oh,
like,
no.
I was like, hey, go walk by this area, and like, does it smell weird? And then she was like, walk by, and she was like, oh yeah, it smells kind of weird. Or no, she was like, at first she was like, no, it doesn't smell. And then she like thought I was crazy. She even told me like, I thought you were crazy when we figured out what it was. And then we walked by again, and we're like, no, like something smells. And we like looked everywhere, and then we finally saw that on the floor right there was a little poopy.
Oh God.
Yeah, there was a poopy on the floor. And I got like someone, and I was like, hey yo, like pick up this poopy. And so they picked up the poopy, but like, yeah, there was just a poopy.
You saw a poopy on the floor.
Yeah. And then for my buffalo, because I mean the low is that I had to smell that, but the buffalo is that I saw Black Adam.
How was that?
It was fucking dope.
Was it really?
Yeah, it wasn't like an Oscar award-winning movie, but fuck, was it good? Really good.
What would you rate it?
Like a 5 or 6. It wasn't like the best, but it was like, a really fun time.
Okay, I was about to say.
It was just fun.
Good theater experience. Though?
Yeah, it was just fun. I love anything The Rock is in. It was just fun.
I've been to the movie.
And then there was like a huge cameo. I'm not gonna talk about it, but there's a huge cameo at the end.
Ooh.
That really made me happy.
This was a DC movie, right?
DC, yeah.
Okay.
Really made me happy. So yeah.
Okay.
What was your buffalo?
My buffalo. Well, since we were talking about thrifting earlier, my buffalo is I'm gonna be Wednesday for Halloween. I don't know if I've talked about that. Did I say that last week?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna be Wednesday Addams for Halloween.
I'm debating whether or not to be Elvis or Ghostface. I need suggestions. Not from y'all, because
by the time
it'll
this
be too late. Yeah.
No.
It'll be too late.
It actually won't, because this episode comes out this Wednesday.
True, but I need to get my costume like tomorrow.
ASAP.
But yeah, I'll need a suggestion from you.
Yeah. I think you were set on Ghostface already.
Yeah. Plus, I plan on like dancing around.
Yeah.
It'll be really funny.
I really want to make that TikTok too.
Yeah, I know. It'll be funny.
To that song. And I never want to see you, and I never want to miss you again. And then when the beat drops, you're just like,
yeah.
bah.
Yeah, that'll be so
That'd be
funny.
really funny. Oh shit.
Okay, possible accident outside.
Damn.
But anyway, this has been a really fun episode.
This has been a crazy episode.
I'm scared now.
I'm scared.
Okay, now I'm scared.
Let's both be scared.
We're both scared.
But
Hope y'all are scared.
You know what's gonna make this better?
Jackie's scared. And then look, she's all scared. What? House of Dragon?
Yes.
Oh god, are you gonna stay awake?
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously.
Okay.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay. Well, guys, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
Cue the music.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube.
Subscribe.
Give us more topics too, cause
Give us more topics.
yeah.
Hey.
Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Instagram at Agree to Disagree Pod.
Yeah, we're growing.
Right.
On TikTok, we're growing too.
We are.
Hey.
That's all I have to say.
That's all I have to say. You guys have a great day or night or morning or whatever. And we'll see you next week.
Good night. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Forgetting something?
And see.